Richard Mayer's cognitive theory. The multiple representation theory states that we should say and show our ideas using a minimal amount of words because it's better for retention. Contiguity states that words and pictures are used at the same time. Split attention principle states that through a narration and relevant photo, students learn faster. Individual differences principle states that it depends on the individual difference in the learner. The coherence principle summarizes material and highlights key points.
Why is this important?
It is important because it demonstrates the need for relevant visuals, minimal words, and the effective use of pictures and highlighting key points.
What does ARC stand for?
ARC stands for Attention, Relevance, Confidence, and Satisfaction.
What is its purpose?
Its purpose is to motivate and engage students and assess their motivation levels.
How do you create a motivational guide as an educator?
First, you must obtain the course/learner information. Then, analyze the audience and materials, list objectives, envision and design tactics, integrate with instruction, select and develop materials. Lastly, evaluate and revise.
How can you grab the students' attention, keep things relevant, keep them confident, and a sense of satisfaction?
Well, start with an unexpected event to a challenging problem, then give it some value to the learners, go in with baby steps and provide clear objectives and examples, and then recognize their accomplishments.
Pavio's dual coding theory. What is the significance or relevance of this theory?
It states that the memory of verbal information is enhanced if a relevant visual is also presented along with the information.
But how does this relate to education and teaching?
It provides teachers with guidelines on how to present information to students without flooding them with unnecessary words or pictures, which actually decrease retention. It states that text is not a relevant visual and neither is ed-junk.
Edmodo is an online resource that teachers can use for their classes. Edmodo is run exactly like Facebook. A teacher can post videos, assignments, quizzes, polls, and even a test. The students can communicate back and forth with their teacher and with each other at any time they want. If a teacher was to post a quiz, the students can see their results right after they finish the quiz. This tool is extremely helpful to teachers because they can have multiple classes of assignments, quizzes, and tests all in one spot. If the quiz, test, assignment is multiple choice, it can also save the teacher a bunch of time because Edmodo grades the quiz and assignments for the teacher. This is also a great tool if you are trying to shy away from using paper. I would more likely use Edmodo when I'm a teacher for many reasons. Edmodo will help me keep organized and help cut down on my time spent grading papers.
Socrative is an app that teachers can use to make quizzes. The students go on there to take the quiz, then get instant feedback after their quiz. There are multiple different types of quizzes that the teachers can make. Studies show that students do better when they get the results of their test or quiz right after taking the test. More than likely, I will not use Socrative because Edmodo does the same exact things, but is also a little bit better, and I can have all my test assignments and quizzes in one place.
Google Documents is a tool that is very useful for students. Google Docs is an online resource and also an app for iOS and Galaxy. Google Docs can be shared with multiple people at the same time. This allows for multiple people to be typing on the same document at the same time. Every time you type into Google Docs, it saves to the cloud. That way, you can use multiple devices as well. Theoretically, this is a very good tool because it is a good way to collaborate with other students. It is extremely useful for group projects. As a teacher, you can open different files of Google Documents where the students can all be working on papers and the teacher can see how they're doing.
YouTube. YouTube is a great resource for making user-created videos accessible for others to see. The videos can be made public for everyone to see and can be posted just for the user, or can be made accessible through just the link to the video. Educationally, one way a teacher may instruct students to use YouTube is through assigning students topics to explain through a video to check their fluency. Teachers could track students' oral reading skills through videos posted on YouTube, or students could post self-directed videos they have created. By posting videos on YouTube, all videos are then easily accessible because they are all in one place, one click away. As an educator, it could be used for assessment through the students' posted videos.
BrainPop. BrainPop is a resource that provides subject material in an approachable way. BrainPop provides cartoon videos that explain topics broken down by key terms. Besides videos, BrainPop has a follow-up quiz to check for subject mastery. Teachers may use BrainPop for supplemental use. Teachers could also use the video if they are having troubles teaching the subject or if a specific student were to be struggling to understand a concept. As an educator, it may be useful to provide simple background information for a student to aid them in their learning.
Lastly, Khan Academy is a simple one-on-one lesson between the teacher in the video and the student. The student is enabled to pause their teacher at any given point and is able to pick and choose what they are taught. Like BrainPop, if a student is struggling in a specific topic, they are able to look up videos to teach them about that subject. Khan Academy reaches all groups from physics to expressionism. Videos can be used as an aid for the struggling teacher or the struggling student. It is a way to fill in the gaps and reach a mastery of learning within students. As an educator, it can be a way to help the students that I would not normally be able to have time or the resources to help.